Hello, Sunbeams. Welcome to Sunshine Realms. My name is Sunshine. You know. For the collective Aquarius, I am a fellow sun sign Aquarius, so let's see what we have. Owl. It says, choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. So all my Aquarians out there, the wise ones, are we stepping into something new? Are we creating magic in our own lives? Ooh, we draw it in though. Aquarians will sift out the truth in our own little subtle ways. It's like you can't really be around an Aquarius unless you're ready to tell the truth. You know what I mean? The shadow side doesn't last very long around an Aquarius. We will figure that out quickly. Dragonfly magic again. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Amen. 2 magic cards. Ooh wee, one of a kind, honey. If you have an Aquarius in your life, treasure them. Treasure them. Because from experience, your life will never be the same. Yeah. Aquarians have a tendency to linger. It is what it is. Horse, freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. We are on a roll, honey. Things are changing and shifting in ways that we could have never even imagined. Let's get into the tarot. Of course, I'm using the Aquarian Tarot to get the messages. How can the Aquarians in the collective navigate the energy that they are in right now? Seems like we're doing it pretty well. The Magician comes out, honey. Oh, wait. Magic, magic, freedom, magic. Are we using all of our resources to get through this time? I'm so proud of us. For the Magician to come out, we're using our intuition, we're using our internal compass, we're using our transformative nature, we're using our vision, our visualizations. You might want to tap into visualization techniques that's going to help you propel the things that you are currently putting your energy into so that you can move towards this momentum that's happening with the owl and the dragonfly, with the horse, freedom. I feel like not only are we opening up, cracking open, man, we're in our element because we know how to bear the water. Pisces season always presents us with an opportunity to tap into all of our skills because we don't want to get drowned under emotions. It's like we're being called to use all of our resources in order to navigate and move into an area where we get to place our feet back on the ground. And so let's see how we're going to do that. That's very important, that we place our feet back on the ground upright. 9 of Cups. Love it. I mean, Spirit is just saying we're in a place in our lives where it's working. Whatever we're doing in order to shift our narrative or shift our perception of the world or shift our energy altogether. Oh, okay. I get the impression that we are not tolerating anything that is of a lower vibration. That part. We're focusing on our own happiness, and creating it for ourselves. And that is what's creating this momentum. That is what is creating this space where we can drive, fly, keep going. Because these two animals have wings. You're definitely not going to just sit, especially with this horse energy. The energy is just too ripe for us to be sitting. We're focused on creating. Let's see what we're focused on. Whatever it is, honey, keep doing it. For the Aquarius collective, I love it. Six of Swords, especially with this freedom of the horse, driving, honey, going in the direction we need to go in, going in the direction we are being guided to go in, and going in the direction we are guided to go in using all the tools within us that we have. I just heard congratulations. This might have taken us a long time for us to get into this energy. Yeah. With the Magician, it takes a while to gather those tools and to be able to be wise enough to use them, especially with the owl magic here. To get to a place where you have the tools and you can now use them, pat yourself on the back, honey. What are we creating? I'm all up in somebody's business. Let's find out. Four of Pentacles, something rock solid, something that just won't falter with anything, something that we're willing to fight for, something that is planted, something that we're not willing to just give up for anything. Yeah. I feel like this is grounded us being grounded within ourselves, us being grounded within our own authenticity, us being grounded within whatever it is that Spirit has laid on our soul to create in this lifetime, and standing on that. The Magician with the Four of Pentacles is like saying, if you've been given something and you've worked hard to get to a place where it's solid enough, you're not willing to just let the wind blow it and knock it down, right? I don't think so. So we're standing on business right now. Yeah. And this is something that has taken us a long time to do. You don't get in Magician energy just overnight. This is years of work. Every tool that he has, the rod, the sword, the pentacle, the cup, has been created from scratch. So yeah, pat yourself on the back. What's this Nine of Cups? Full card. New beginning, eh? I love this. The Spirit is just so good. I am in awe. The Nine of Cups with the Fool. Man, a lot of Aquarians right now, we have confirmed within our spirit that we are not allowing whatever is going on around us to knock it down, because it has taken so long, or so much willpower or strength or resiliency or courage or bravery. It has required so much forgiveness and compassion and the ability to say no and create boundaries to get into the Fool, honey. You don't get here by flying. You get here by crawling and walking and crying and losing everything. You don't get to the Fool unless you have hit rock And I am feeling as if the collective Aquarians know the value of having to rebuild, especially with this Four of Pentacles and the Magician. And this is something that they're not willing to just lose again. It has taken so much out of our spirit, but it has given us so much valuable wisdom, so much valuable truth, and so much valuable I heard valiant courage, meaning this is something that we have fought hard for, and it's like a token to ourselves to keep it in a sacred place so that we can use this energy that Spirit has given to us or gifted to us in a way that is helpful to the collective, or helpful to our own community. Whatever or whoever is around us are the beneficiaries of our own awakening and our own expansion. That's what happens when you have an Aquarius on your team or in your circle, because we keep our circles very small. But when something is in that circle, it's naturally going to bloom. It's naturally going to grow. It's naturally going to be expanded upon, naturally, because when we're in our highest forms, when we've hit rock bottom and we rebuilt, crawling like a baby, back to salvation, because you got taken off the path and taken down a dark path so that you can only discover the aspects of yourself that you didn't even know existed. Pat yourself on the back. Congratulations. What's the Six of Swords? We're taking it home. Whatever it is, you know what it is for your life. And every Aquarius that is in your life should be in a space where if they haven't recognized it, they will soon. The planets are just in a placement that should highly impact anyone with Aquarius highly aspected in their chart. It could be anywhere in your chart. But specifically, you're going to know what that means to you. Whatever it is that you are manifesting and creating right now, keep going. Let's find out. Ace of Wands, baby. Whee! Home run. All the way home. All the way home. They don't make them like us no more. I promise you. I don't know who is saying that or who is thinking that, but that is very important, because this Ace of Wands is not going to be here unless something passionate has been put on our spirit, unless something strongly connected to us has been put into our lives for us to create. Interesting, because if you need a boost, share this with another Aquarian. If you need some insights, share this with an Aquarian in your life. If they need a little bit of a cheerleader in their life, they need this information, because Spirit is saying you have it already within you. It's in your hands. It's in your hands. And not only are you hitting a home run in some type of way, everyone that's already locked and loaded on the bases are bringing it home with you. I love this, because once you've been poured into from the divine, nobody can take that away. The divine will fill you up in so many ways that you never even thought that you even needed until it's right there in front of you. And so if you have an opportunity to say thank you for something, say it. And a thank you is all you need for Spirit to understand your heart. It doesn't matter how many times you say thank you. It might matter to humans, but to Spirit, one thank you, one little iota of gratitude is all you need to push something forward, because you're only accountable to yourself and your own spiritual journey. It doesn't matter how far you've had to come to get to this point. You're here. Let's see if Spirit will give us any additional insights that will help us turn the page. I feel like we're turning the page. Obviously, 5 of Wands. We're turning the page from being in a place of conflict, having to fight for ourselves, having to fight for reciprocity, having to fight to be seen, having to fight our way out of holes, black holes. The 5 of Wands energy is negativity and competition and things that you don't care about at all, and having to navigate your way out of that because it's not aligned. When it comes to Aquarius energy, we will make an exit strategy just so that we don't have to participate in this, because if it's not feeding us, we're not even interested. We might be there to help someone else, but for us, we really don't care. So for this to be behind us, for us to be turning the page on conflict and competition and jealousy and whatever it is that's in that space, that's what we're leaving behind. We would have never reached where we are right now if we would have stayed there. Do you see how this one person, you see their face? That's the Aquarian in the group. I feel like this is like four different elements, 4 different signs: earth, fire, air, and water. And I'm telling you, the Aquarius is right there in the middle, like, I really don't care. I'm like in my own little world. I can do without this. The loner. Child, please. We live in our own little world. Let's see what else we're turning the page on. Ooh, Venus is in retrograde and we're in Pisces season. I can understand. I get it. I can understand it. I get it now. It's like now we get to see for ourselves. Ooh, honey. I love it. We get to see for ourselves the aftermath of leaving this energy behind. The devil is fear. The devil, with this 5 of Wands, is everything that the world wants you to stay in. The world wants you to stay in fear, to be afraid to fight, set boundaries, move forward, speak your truth. When we're in this energy, trust me, baby, it's only a matter of time before we decide it is over. We're not going to tolerate it. We tolerate it for the sake of until we can crawl, walk, pry ourselves out of something, but we're not staying here. It's just naturally against who we are altogether. We might not have an answer, but we're going to figure it out. If we have to crawl in the dark with no lights on, and our guiding light is nothing but spirit, we will find our way out of this. And that's exactly what's here. The bravery, the power, the courage, the wisdom, the freedom that comes on the other side of transformation. Transformation. It's like once you know how to navigate, you can't not know. We've learned our lessons. You know what I mean? Judgment. Amen. Amen. Sometimes we don't understand the impact of who we are. Sometimes people have to tell us. And that's a very Aquarius trait, to be in our heads or in our minds or thinking of a master plan all the time, that we don't always get it. But when we do, good God, when we do, this is what happens. When we get it, we get it. We stop doing whatever it is that we were doing before. When judgment is called on our lives, when that wake-up call hits you, you can't unsee it. So congratulations. I mean, hats off to you, baby, because this is a lot of work. For you to be able to create through the darkness, through the fear, through the test of your character, and to be able to get to a point where you followed the guiding light that was leading your life. Spirit is always leading the way, and you were able to navigate it with truth and wisdom. That's nocturnal energy, this is watery energy, and this is air. So it's like it's taking you a while to navigate, a lot of seasons to navigate through this. And when judgment is called, or when Spirit speaks, when Spirit wakes you up out of this slumber and lets you know for sure this is not for you, you have a choice. You can stay here, or you can listen and go towards that sun. Because when this happens, you have a choice to make. And the Aquarians that are here in this collective took the reins. Let's see what's on the bottom. Amen. They didn't wait. They heard the call and they said, you know what? Time to go. Time to change. Time to step away from something that is not serving me, something that is depleting me, or something that is just doesn't feel good. So congratulations. Let's see if I can get one last animal spirit oracle for the Aquarians. Humpback whale, singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power of your soul. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? I mean, they don't make them like you, do they? Trust that inner guidance, because Spirit is saying to you that that's the guidance that you needed to hear in order for you to leave whatever it is that needed to be removed or climbed out of. If you are in the energy where you feel like you are at rock bottom, keep going. Keep going, because you'll be given the navigation skills, you'll be given the tools along the way, but the terrain is going to change, and your ability to see which pathway to take or which direction to take, that's going to take some time. It's built with experience. And so if you, like my grandmother would say, if you keep on living, you'll keep on learning. I love that. I'll say it for her, because I'm telling you, that wisdom is something that you can carry with you for lifetimes. If you keep on living, you'll keep on learning. And the caveat to that for me is you'll also keep on loving. starting with yourself, because the love that you have within you is always going to vibrate all around you. I have learned to bear the water in ways that I would have never imagined. So I am eternally grateful for you being here with me to share this sacred space with me. I don't often do Aquarius readings, but when I do, they are guided, and most likely I've been called to do it. So if this reading has found you, please feel free to hit the like button. If you're in this energy and you haven't quite found the light yet, keep going, keep swimming. It'll come. And just remember, you're not alone. We're all navigating how to gain wisdom and how to incorporate that wisdom and integrate that wisdom into our everyday lives and into our everyday routines. So just keep going.